Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Check this one out. This is a 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser, what a gorgeous vehicle. Hey, in this video, I'm going to take this one out for a spin and give you my thoughts on this. This is the Land Cruiser Edition, upgraded with the 20-inch wheels. It's about a $1,240 upgrade on here. So we'll take it out for a ride, and I'll give you my impressions of how this vehicle rides with these larger wheels and tires. Gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. This is the first opportunity to test drive one like this. So let's jump in and get started. Okay, before we take off, just a couple things to point out that make the Land Cruiser unique and different. Number one, it's the flat front end and the shorter windshield. So a lot of vehicles have a longer rake of a windshield, more of an angle, where this tends to be more up and down. And it's been shown that vehicles with windshields like this, like the Land Cruiser, like the Bronco, like the Wrangler, tend to pick up more chips and scratches in the windshield because the rocks tend to hit it straight on and it doesn't deflect off. Something to consider. Many dealers offer insurance coverage for that type of thing. So if you live in an area where there's gravel roads, it's something to definitely consider getting that extra protection or coverage. The dashboard on here, again, very straight up and down, not a lot of upper dash on this. Not a big deal, just something to take into consideration in a vehicle like this. We're going to jump out here on Odana Road in Madison. We'll do a little bit of city driving, and then we'll jump up on the highway, and I'll give you my thoughts on the ride for both situations. So I want to thank Smart Toyota here in Madison. They've got a new car Toyota store and a certified used car store here on the right. They're providing the vehicle for this test drive review. The Land Cruiser definitely sets up a little bit higher. When it first came out, I felt like it was less like the old Land Cruiser and more like a 4Runner. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't call it a 4Runner, because it really feels very similar to what the 4Runner is. And the Land Cruiser, the 2025 Land Cruiser's been out for about 6 months, and the 4Runner's been a delayed vehicle. So as a result, the Land Cruiser sales have been very, very good because of the delay of the new 4Runner. It'll be interesting to see how it balances out between 4Runner and Land Cruiser as the availability of both of these vehicles pick up. The Land Cruiser starts at a higher price than the 4Runner. They're very similar vehicles, though. For example, the standard Land Cruiser power plant is the Hybrid Max system with the turbocharged 2.4 liter turbocharged engine, and that puts out 326 horsepower, 465 foot-pounds of torque. So plenty of power with this one, and it is connected to a traditional 8-speed automatic transmission, and it's also all-wheel drive. The Land Cruiser is not available with 7-passenger seating, just strictly the way this one is built, with the three-person bench and then a large cargo area way in the back. So not any additional passenger room. If you need 7-passenger seating, Toyota offers the Sequoia. Wow, that turbocharged kicked right in. Toyota offers the Sequoia and the Toyota Sienna, which both come as all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive editions. This comes standard as a 4-wheel drive as well. So it's built for off-road and snow and that type of thing right away. But I will say it's a very luxurious sport SUV. A leather-wrapped steering wheel, heated steering wheel. This is the Land Cruiser edition. There's also the 1958 edition, which actually is a downgrade from the Land Cruiser, in my opinion, being this does have the Softex seats, heated ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, and electric power steering is all standard on the Land Cruiser, where the 1958 model actually has cloth seats up front. This has Softex seats up front. Very comfortable, both scenarios. This particular one's equipped with the all black dashboard, a digital or electronic instrument cluster, similar to all of the Toyotas. My guess is this is probably the same cluster that you're going to find in a 4Runner. I don't really think there's that much difference between the Land Cruiser and the 4Runner. I think the Land Cruiser probably has more cargo room in the back, and the ride is similar-ish because, you know, frankly, they're, you know, full-size-ish SUVs. It's got a great big screen up here. This is a 12-inch, I believe it is, diagonal screen with a 360 view camera. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is standard. There is the option to go with JBL audio system, but this one doesn't have it. This is a pretty smooth road I'm on right now. This is Tokay Boulevard. So just to give you a feel for the ride and drive, it handles really nicely. I would say it handles more car-like than SUV-ish. Down in the center console, this is the controls where we find the heated seat controls, 3 temperature on the driver's side for heated seats, ventilated seats, 3 different fan controls for the ventilated seats for the front driver and the front passenger, and then automatic temperature control with driver and passenger controls for that as well. There's a lot of light coming in with the big windows on the side. I will say the outside mirrors, I don't think I care for them. They're rectangular, kind of in a horizontal or a vertical mode. So when you look over at them, when I look over there, I'm actually seeing a big piece of the mirror and a little bit of lens. So I don't really care for the visibility on these mirrors. I think those could be better as far as that goes. They do have auto folding on there as well. So you can set it up when you put it in park, it automatically folds the mirrors in, which is nice if you have a tight parking space. If you're doing any off-road driving, you're going to want to fold those in as well to protect them again from damage, you know, clipping trees and brush and what have you. There are fingertip controls here on the steering wheel. This is a different steering wheel design than the other Toyotas. Most Toyotas are sharing the same steering wheel, but this is unique on the Land Cruiser. And then it has intermittent wipers up front, a rear washer wiper on the back window. We have automatic high beams, automatic on and off, and LED fog lights. The headlights outside are all the lights on the outside are LED. I'll be doing an exterior review video of it, so be sure and catch that, and then I'll do a separate one where I'll get in and I'll go and I'll talk about all the bells and whistles and what have you. The Land Cruiser does have a variety of drive modes, so 3 different drive modes you can set up for eco, normal, and performance. There's also sport, which it shows up here on the dashboard, normal and eco. So sport's designed to give you a little bit more get up and go. Although I will say this vehicle has no shortage of power. With the turbocharged engine, the hybrid system, there's a tremendous amount of torque in here. So it does get up and go pretty nicely. Also, there's a 360 view camera. So there's little cameras around the outside of the vehicle, and it gives you the total view as though you're looking down on the vehicle. So that's kind of nice technology. And it does have Toyota's top-of-the-line Safety Sense package. So there's parking sensors front and rear, dynamic radar cruise control, lane tracing assist, pedestrian detection, road sign detection. So all the best safety features are in here. Let's check this out and see how this goes. Starting here. and that's 60 miles an hour. So pretty quick. No problem getting up to highway speed. This is a 4-cylinder engine, so I'm very, very surprised at how quiet the engine is in this vehicle. I think it even rivals some of the other 6-cylinder engines that Toyota's offered in the past. They do not offer this vehicle in a V6. They only offer it in the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder hybrid system, but 326 horsepower, it gets up and goes. Let's check out the rolling speed here. Wow. Nice. Wind noise? Don't know if you can hear that. I think there's a little more wind noise than typically because it is a square, design on the outside. You're going to get a little bit more wind noise, but it's still not bad. It's still pretty quiet. The rearview mirror, this is their frameless mirror, if you will. It has automatic dimming features. Underneath the bottom here, there's some garage door openers. And then all the lighting inside is all LED lighting. There's some reading lights up here. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's nice to sit up higher. I drive a BZ4X every day, and it's a great vehicle. I like that. I'm not thinking of trading or anything, but this does give you a little bit of an elevated view. The Land Cruiser has power seats up front, power drivers and passenger seat. The driver's seat has power lumbar support as well. I mentioned before that this is wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can put it in 4G connectivity with AT&T. You can Sirius satellite radio, and you get 3 months of the premium subscription with this XM satellite. And then as far as the warranty goes, this does have the hybrid power plant. So there's 3 warranties on the drivetrain. The first is a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, engine, transmission. Second one is the 8-year, 100,000 mile hybrid mechanical warranty. 8 years, 100,000 miles on the mechanics. 0 deductible on that. And then finally, the hybrid battery, which is under the back seat, back here behind me. That has a 10-year, 150,000 mile warranty on the hybrid battery. No deductible there. So 3 great warranties under the hood. And then the vehicle itself has a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty covering against manufacturer defect. And then finally, you have Toyota Care, which gives you 2 years, 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Your oil changes, tire rotations, and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles. No deductible there. So Toyota has a really great warranty package. Of course, when you build quality cars, it's easy to stand behind the quality of the vehicles as well. But this is the all-new 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser, a complete new redesign. Land Cruiser was gone for a couple of years. Let's look at the turning radius here. It's pretty agile. It actually has a really nice short turning radius, so should be easy to handle in and out and through the parking lots. This one is on the lot at Smart Toyota here on July 17th, 2025. So if you're interested, give them a call right away. This does have a number of extra features on it. This has the 20-inch wheels, which is an upgrade. And then it also has the power sliding moonroof up on the top here. It's about $1,200, a little more than $1,200 for the moonroof. Or, I'm sorry, $850 for the moonroof and $1,200 some dollars for the 20-inch alloy wheels. Again, be sure and watch for a link at the end of this video for my exterior walk around. I'll show you the outside, and then I'm going to dive inside and I'll go through all the buttons. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Feel free to share it out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. This is Tony talking car biz. Thanks for watching.